this is a closed rehearsal. If you're not part of the band or part of the tech team, we need to ask you to leave the room. Thank you so much.
1, 2, 3, 4. Suit up.
Oh, what? Excuse me. One.
Oh, shit.
2, 3. Ho!
Could you help me get this on? I got a place that I gotta be. Please believe me, nothing's wrong. Just wanna show another side of me. Between the rules that we all follow and the ones we choose to break, I feel like making a move tonight. I'm gonna make another big mistake. Oh, suit up and it'll make you feel better. Suit up and it'll make it alright. Suit up and it'll bring it all together. Cause the more the suit fits, the easier it gets. You gotta suit up and it'll make you feel better. Suit up and it'll make it alright. Suit up and it'll bring it all together. Cause the more the suit fits, the easier it gets. Give me $1 and make me change a couple thousand and I'll make it true. No one ever said it was easy stepping out into the real you. Oh, 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 I can't see and I can't breathe. The head on my shoulders makes me complete. And I'll do whatever makes me free. So cheers to another big mistake.
Making a musical from scratch was a heck of an experience.
Last BLFC, they were talking about how they wanted to do the theme as a musical next year. We actually helped kind of propose it. We were saying like, what if we actually like wrote a musical, like an original musical for like the furry fandom? And we're like, okay, yeah, let's try and do it, and let's kind of see what happens.
Exterior gas station.
I don't know how to say that. Is that Klingon?
Most people on this did not live, let alone in the same U.S. state, in the same country. I'm in Arizona, and then you spend most of your time in Michigan, but
Yep.
you're really from Scotland.
Oh yeah, well, I mean the weather's kind of the same there, so I never know the difference when I'm there or not. So.
Drum set. Oh, we got it.
It's a proper indie musical.
100% indie.
Yeah.
There was no corporate sponsorship.
There was never even like any professional studio. We just did this in our own little like studio setups at home, like in a computer with a keyboard or whatnot. We had like brass parts performed, and we all just kind of like had it all together in a Dropbox, and then I was tasked to like mix and put all of it together. So not once did we like meet up and do this all together in a studio. This is like something that only the internet can actually do for us. So it's basically a musical about several friends going to a furry convention and experiencing all the things that we as con attendees experience. Not just here in America, but everywhere around the world. Where they go to a convention, you always come across these specific things. Whether it be like you're waiting in the reg line, or if you're like a dealer in the dealer's den trying to sell your art. We feel like it's a good opportunity to actually create something about that.
Then we can explore what's it like to go to your first con, what's it like to go to your 50th con,
Right.
what's it like to sell at a con, and what's it like to be the party boy at the con, which I think we all end up doing it. Most people who go to fur cons, at least, you know, relatively frequently, hit most of those stages at some point in their lives. In their con career, if you can call it that.
We had an opportunity to present itself, to actually do a show together, and from there we've never looked back.
We just happen to be most well received within the furry fandom because that's where our friends are and the people that we want to be around.
Yeah.
Step into my office. So we're back here in backstage of BLFC 2018 AV. One of the other things that is not really known at a lot of these shows is how much electricity is involved. So over here on the wall, You've got these 5 cables, each a different phase or a ground of electricity, and it's running across the floor here to the power distribution and amplification racks. There's, as you can see, 66 circuits on this rack, and then this guy is the main disconnect for the whole show. If I threw that switch, the entire room would turn off. So this little corner we're in right now, right on the side of the stage, is where our stage managers take care of our talent, getting them on and off stage. We've got a couple of GoPros set up over here, showing different parts of what's going on, including you. One of the most important parts of our show is our stage manager, Mr. Sriracha Bottle over here. You got to see he's got his headset on nice and tight, and he's ready to give the directions. They're very spicy.
Let's go through the songs, and you tell me if there's anything that you feel physically where people should be, anything that you feel emotionally should be conveyed through lighting.
Okay.
I'm going to just go through these really quick, what we have, and if you say yay, we'll just move on. And I'm just going to go by right here.
Mm-hmm. Wait, that's for Buy My Stuff?
No, this is for Stitches.
Okay, so Buy My Stuff's main theme and it is initially money.
Right.
And then it pivots to love.
Right, amber, blue, and red is what we said.
Okay. So we started on the musical about August last year. We took 3 of our writers and we just locked ourselves in a GSR hotel room, and we just wrote like a basic overview of what might the musical be. We had like 2 or 3 different patterns it might take. We did a session every Sunday night with our writers, and we had about 5-6 writers. And since then we've been peeling the script back, trying to get the time down so we can fit in this time slot. I don't think we're going to fit in the time slot, though.
4 acts, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Dialogue's a little long. Songs, I got color notes. We can do whatever.
Let's write some cues.
Our staff is entirely volunteer. Over the years, we've all been hanging out with each other from convention to convention, not just this convention, but other conventions. And we're all just a bunch of AV geeks, and we do it for the love of the craft. A lot of us have varying technical backgrounds and professional backgrounds. Some of us have worked in the field. Others, we just happen to love what we do. And this is where we come to play. We're set up to handle 8 simultaneous cameras. We've got a lot more cameras than that we can use. We have basically the same capability as a full television production studio in this ballroom. We can do it all.
There you go, 3. Let me try center a little better. Yeah, 2 is maybe fractionally more warm than 1 and 3.
I'm not sure if I can do any better right now.
Yeah, I think that we'll go with that.
Okay.
All right, we're done?
Are we done?
Okay. All right, we're done. House lights can come back up.
All right. It sounds like you have a busy day. Let's check in and head up to the room.
Interior of the guest room, night.
Hi, I'm Thistle.
Boz spreads her arms out for a hug. He backs up and looks at his good boy shirt.
Nice shirt. Wonder who made that.
Oh, I love this shirt. It's the best. Thank you so much for sending it to me.
I got the idea from you. I'm just glad you like it.
So the musical sort of focuses on Thistle. He is sort of sheltered and new to the furry fandom, and it's sort of like an allegory to how we all come into the fandom. And he leaves with not what he was looking for, but with a deeper understanding of how to move forward.
Can't get in touch with Clover, and then I
run past you up to the roof, and you're like, fine, I've got to be the parrot now and find him. And that's when I sing Realization. So then Realization happens. I would say by the end of the song, be pretty close to me by that time. Just slowly walk through and be like, oh man, dude, that's really heavy kind of thing. And then we have that like really serious conversation that Sonny doesn't know how to have.
You talking about me?
Indeed, you could do that. The whole like, I don't know how to be a responsible person.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
Can you adult? Is it a stretch for you, Fox?
It's just going to be every generic Scottish person.
Exactly. All right, we now have super lovey-dovey zoo time. Yay! Right, for you guys. So you guys are walking in the zoo, and now it's really hard to see.
I've been so doesn't he owe me? No. Maybe it's time to look within.
I have a hard time choosing a favorite because I like all things. I'm gonna pick my mom's favorite because that makes me like it more because she likes it so much.
So when she sees this, she's not gonna.
Oh, she's
smack you.
It's a song called Realization, which is the most somber element of the musical.
Probably my favorite part was when Pepper actually was sending demo tracks in, because I mean this guy can like just pick a guitar up and like write lyrics like it's nothing, like, and he's you can be blushy all you want, but I don't care. Like you're so freaking talented, especially when it comes to lyrics.
Planning, building, orchestrating. You were supposed to be my rock, my saving presence. You were supposed to be my perfect iteration. You were supposed to solve this crushing desperation. You were supposed to be, you were supposed to be, you were supposed to be the thing to fix it all. Maybe I'm broken on the inside. Too many hours spent online. All of the structures I put into place have only served to compromise my head.
So the main point of this musical is that it's about dashed expectations. Each of these characters goes into this con with a certain expectation, and they come out with something new.
You probably have tried to go after someone who is not quite as interested in you as you are in them. You probably have like struggled to make a bit of money. You probably have been the new person in a situation. And in that way, the themes aren't really that specific to furriness, just the accoutrement around it are.
Maybe go all the way. Maybe I'm waking up to a whole new shade of gray. I'm seeing things that might make some run away.
Does anyone have a saber?
Look at the ears and the eyes, the tail that bogs behind. And tell me, how do you stitch it all up? How do you stitch it all up? I call it sketcher.
It got me right here.
Yes.
Did you actually say that?
I feel the jitters as I step into the conspiracy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
2-1 weekend.
I'm in stitches. Can you take our picture, please? I'm in stitches.
You want me to sign it?
You kind of set it all in motion.
I just said something stupid at closing ceremonies last year. That's pretty much all I did.
Oh no. Which character are you most like, Tycho? Are you Daddy Bear?
Yeah, probably.
I've already signed it.
Oh yeah, you're definitely the passed out hyena.
It's going to go on with or without me. I have nothing else to do. All I can do is just put out fires as they happen. That's my.
Maybe a partial or maybe a full suit.
We're just about to play the main show, so we do have a little bit of nerves. I mean, after all the work we put into it, obviously, you know, it's all kind of built up to this very moment. But we're also very excited at the same time because we honestly believe, you know, we've got something that could be pretty special here if we do it right, I guess.
This is kind of when we find out whether or not people like it. I like it. You like it. The people we've been showing it to seem to like it. So now we get to find out does the general public think it's alright or not.
Yeah.
Which is scary.
Yeah.
But also, you know, like a good kind of scary.
And you can't cut me out.
Let's start this scan out right.
This thing's supposed to kick off at 6:30. It's currently 6:22. We have 8 minutes to do everything.
Give me something I ain't never heard before. After 2 decades of cons, there's not much can go wrong. That hasn't happened at least 15 times already. So tell me something.
Where's Fox and Pep? Okay.
When you walk in the door, there's no need to be scared. The staff and I are prepared. So tell me something I don't know.
Cruise to places, please. Can we get cruise to places? Thank you so very much. We will be starting opening doors in about 30 seconds. Cruise to places, please. Thank you.
Done. How tight do you want it, JD? That's a little too tight. It's good. Yeah.
Alright, is my head gonna fly off? Oh, careful behind you. Sorry, Dick.
Wait for the camera.
Wait, which?
So you're right.
This is it. How you feeling? It's the final countdown. That's what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, we're getting in.
Right now, we're about to go on, and the LED wall it's been kind of an issue since the beginning of the weekend, and now it's just cut out completely, but they think last minute they're going to be able to fix it. That'd be neat, because it adds a bit to the show, but if not, it's fine. It's at this point where, like, anything that was going to happen is going to happen, and you just kind of do it.
Are you nervous?
Yeah. I'm never not nervous for shows, which is
you got
weird because
one
I've been doing it for too long. I think the second you stop being nervous is when you don't care anymore. And
This man is speaking truth.
if you feel it, you still care. And I definitely care about this.
We're starting without the without the thing.
The panels.
All right, I'm just gonna go and help the suitors.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Going up. Let's do it.
Perhaps my expectations aren't realistic. To think that any single conference could defy a trend a decade long where I rot working retail. And now I'm giving up before it all begins. One weekend where I can finally have a say. One weekend that lets me get out and and away. So as I clutch an airline ticket and a suitcase, say a prayer for my one weekend, 1 3-day weekend. 1 weekend, all it takes to find and make the place you want to live in. 1 weekend, time enough to find the stuff you're missing out on. 1 weekend, every issue, every problem, every complication. 1 weekend, give me just a few more days so I can get my 1 weekend. 1 weekend. 1 weekend.
Inside the car with Sonny.
1 weekend, all it takes to find and make the place you want to live in. 1 weekend, all it takes to find the one you want to be. 1 weekend. 1 week.
Forgetting something, wish I could take you all home with me. There's a plane bound to fly you off to somewhere, back to the inside of my phone. And I can't stop thinking, yeah, my mind is racing. Why can't I stay here with you? Well, I'm sad that it's over, and I'm glad it happened. But please, please don't say it. No, I won't. Was a good con. Here we stand, get in line to get out. Kinda wish the roads would all be closed. Oh, no more darkness. I have seen the light, and I'll be thinking of you as we crawl back home. And my job is waiting, and these bills need paying. And hey, I kinda miss the place I'm from.